Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to look at what is next on your path. So we have 4 groups today. So I've pre-pulled little, they're called divine doors, divine doors. So basically you're going to pick one of these and then that's going to be your pile. I did pre-pull some oracles and then we're going to live pull some tarot for what's coming up next on your path. What do you need to know kind of about where you're headed, where you're going, and yeah, we'll kind of see what comes through for you. So we do have 4 piles here today. I am also trying a new visual for you guys, so more of an overhead shot. So if you are new here, this, you probably don't care about this, but if you are returning, this is a new angle for me and I am kind of trying to figure it all out. So this is my first video I'm kind of filming like this. So bear with me if things don't really look the best or they don't always fully line up, but I will try to keep everything in view for you. So we have pile number 1 with this doorway here. Okay, we have pile number 2 with this doorway. We have pile number 3, and then we have pile number 4. Oops, pile number 4. So intuitively kind of choose which doorway you feel called to, and the timestamps will be down below. You can also kind of view the timestamps in the little thing below the video here. There's a little, I usually put them in the chapters section. So yeah, intuitively choose which one you feel called to. Again, this is for what's next on your path. So we'll see what's coming through for each of you, and I will see you all in your reading. Hi, doorway number 1, pile number 1. If you chose this pile, you chose this doorway here for yourself. Okay, so we're going to see what is coming through for you guys, what's next on your path. Like I said, I pre-pulled some oracles, so we're going to go through those first, and then we're going to pull in some tarot. On the back of your card, there is something that it says. So it says, patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Okay, so a little bit of like maybe a divine timing energy there. Pull it in this way so you can actually see it. A little bit of a divine energy here that, could be coming in for you, where it's like, not that you don't have to do anything, but that things are kind of coming to light. There's a process to things. Things aren't just going to happen overnight. You have to kind of put energy and time into things, but then also give them the time to grow, if that makes any sense. So we're going to go through some oracles here. I pulled 4. So the first one we have is Stellar Gateway. Activation. So it says infinite potential and manifestation vortex. So this is a new deck that I got. So I am going to read this card to you. I do feel like for you, pile number 1, it's like there's a sense of you are manifesting something with a lot of potential. You may also have a lot of potential or maybe even ideas of what you're trying to create for yourself right now. Maybe you've got a lot of things on the go. But I kind of see you stepping into like a portal with this like circular energy. Okay, so stepping into a bit of a portal energy. That could be, I feel like there's maybe a little bit of stress or anxiety or fear around this, but not that it's holding you back. It's just more of like, it's almost like because it hasn't happened yet, you're kind of like anticipating it, is what I'm getting. But something's being activated within you and something is coming in here. It just might not be happening right at this very moment or at the time that you expect it to happen. Yeah, we have cultivating prosperity here. So it says the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So the universe is trying to bring you something, a manifestation for yourself. I feel like you've been planting the seeds, like you've been putting in the work. Again, I don't feel like this is a group that hasn't been putting in work. There's something specific that you're trying to achieve for yourself, or a new path, a new opening that you're trying to achieve for yourself, that you are wanting to bring in, like an area of your life that you're wanting to improve. For some of you, this definitely could be, I'm getting like money, career energy, okay? Or just like entering a new space when it comes to kind of like your lifestyle or the way that you live your life. Okay, it's like you're trying to improve something, but you're improving something by entering new things, is what I'm getting. We also have protections. You guys are protected at this point in time, protected by the universe. Again, there's a lot of like spiritual energy here with regards to the universe helping you. There's a lot of help from the universe, definitely, in this, situation for you. And then we have faith. This is a oracle when it comes to chakra energies. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. I think it's the patience thing that's kind of throwing you guys off. Like, again, there's like a highly anticipated energy for you that you're really wanting to create something for yourself. But then at the same time, there's this energy of it's not here yet, it's not here yet, it's not here yet. Is it even working? That's what I kind of feel like. There's this anticipatory, that's not a word. You're anticipating this change and you're feeling this change. A lot of you intuitively are picking up on this, and the universe is saying, like, at the right time, you just have to have faith that at the right time it's going to all unfold for you. Okay, so as long as you're taking the steps, creating a plan, manifesting by doing things consistently, even just having a consistent intention around the things that you're trying to create. Don't lose faith, right? Continue to believe in what it is that you're trying to bring in for your life. And I feel like that is going to help you move forward, because I feel like it's coming. It's almost like the energy is building. Okay. I'm going to use some astro dice here. I just got these. So we are going to see kind of where in your life this could be affecting you. Okay. So we have Saturn here. Oops. Center of the thing would be helpful. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. Saturn. We also have the 10th house. Okay, so 10th house is Capricorn energy. It is very, it is kind of like our reputation. 10th house can be like government, status, authority, right? Anything Capricorn themed, but it's also about like career, right? And success and achievement, but it's like how the world sees us. Some of you may have either Saturn in the 10th house or Saturn. We have Aquarius here as well. Okay, so you may have Saturn in Aquarius. If you do have Saturn in Aquarius, you're going through your Saturn return right now. And so you may feel like there's a lot of possibly feeling restricted in some areas of your life, but also I feel as though there's this energy of needing to be disciplined and having that patience, sticking to the plan, right? Saturn teaches us about having a sense of, focus and discipline to create the life that we're looking for. Saturn teaches us rules and discipline, and it can feel very restrictive, but sometimes it's teaching us about like how to restrict ourselves or how to manage our life so that we can achieve what we're trying to achieve. So definitely, and as I'm recording this is a timeless reading, but as I'm recording this, Saturn, like I said, is in Aquarius, so you could be going through your Saturn return. However, they're also you could just have Saturn in Aquarius, but also right now, Saturn specifically is in Aquarius astrologically, so it could be kind of affecting you right now, okay? So let's see. Saturn, I feel like, is probably teaching you patience as well, that it's like you have to put continual effort and energy into something in order to see change. Okay, again, with the 10th house coming out, it does feel like it's possibly with regards to like your money, your career, your status, your reputation, when it comes to your life. Okay, so let's see what is going on with the tarot here. We'll see what is coming out. So what's next on group one's path? What is coming in for group one on their path? What does group one need to know about what's next? We have the 8 of Swords coming out. Yeah, there's that like stress that I'm picking up on. We also have the Queen of Swords. Group one, what do they need to know about what's next on their path? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Swords. So interesting energy. We have the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like there's kind of this there is a change coming in here. There is a shift. We have 2 10s, which talk about endings of cycles. It almost feels like these should really be reversed, okay? Because I do feel like you're creating a sense of prosperity. You're creating a sense of abundance in your life, and it's coming towards you. But I almost feel like from a mental perspective, right? The swords energy is air. From a mental perspective, there feels like there could be this feeling of needing to kind of get out of your head, gain a sense of mental clarity and a very clear discernment around things, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords is a card of talking about, you know, us being in our heads, but it's like keeping ourselves stuck. It's keeping ourselves restricted. Again, more that like Saturn energy. And Saturn and Aquarius can, you know, Aquarius is an air sign. So it could be that you feel stuck with regards to the situation from a mental perspective, but I actually see that with the Queen of Swords, things are going to clear up for you. You're going to gain a sense of clarity, seeing the truth, also seeing both sides of a situation. This is more Libran energy. And so Libra is like justice card, it's the scales. So it feels like there could be a sense of you gaining clarity when it comes to this situation of like how you're going to move forward. The 10 of Swords with the everything is fine. It's like maybe you've been sitting in a place of stagnancy that you feel as though it's like, oh, it's okay, like I have time, things will all work out, but it's like at the same time you're kind of stressing and holding on to this like 8 of Swords energy. And I feel like because the Queen of Swords energy is here, it's like you're going to be ending this cycle. You're going to be letting this 10 of Swords energy go. You're working through the Swords energy, the air energy of your mind to allow you to bring in this abundance with the 10 of Pentacles here. So I see good things coming in for you. Again, some of you, it's like if you're trying to increase your money, or maybe you even just have like a specific goal with this 10 of Pentacles of like, again, the type of lifestyle you want to have. The 10 of Pentacles is everything that you could ever imagine having in your life. And I feel as though you are starting to figure things out. Feels like there's a clarity coming to you. And again, it's coming at the right time. Like the universe is saying, like, be patient, the clarity, the truth, the energy that the need of clarity that you are requiring for the situation is coming to you. You just have to give it some time. The universe is really working with you here to help you through this energy. Okay, so let's see what, let's clarify these cards here on the table for group 1 for what is next on their path. What is next on group 1's path? Can you clarify these cards for us, please? Yeah, 8 of Swords is clarified by the Chariot. Sorry, I'm holding these like sideways. So you are moving out of this energy. You're overcoming this obstacle, this challenge that you have been presented with. I feel like a lot of you have felt stuck. It says Queen of Swords. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay, knowing what makes you happy. What's this 10 of Swords energy for group 1? 4 of Pentacles. Sorry for my shaky hands. I did have coffee. What is this 10 of Pentacles here for group 1? Empress. Like, yeah, there's a lot of abundant energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. Things are going to be illuminated here for you, group 1. This feels like your path, your doorway that you're stepping into is one of creativity, fun, joy, excitement, but also clarity. Like the Sun is full illumination, so something's very clear to you. I think you're getting very clear on what's going to make you happy and realizing that you do need to take that action with the Chariot here, triumph over this situation. Again, the 10 of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles is saying, what have you been holding on to that's not really serving you? What have you been pretending that it's fine that isn't fine? Okay, so I feel like the universe is really asking you to let go of this old mindset that is not serving you, and it's kind of keeping you in this stuck place, because there is abundance coming towards you. Some of you also with the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles have had a fear of not having enough money or losing money, or feeling like I always have to be stingy with my money. I have to hold on to things because I don't know when the next amount of money is going to be coming in. And that mindset keeps you stuck. It keeps you limited, right? And so there's a lot of Capricorn energy here is what I'm picking up on. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart significantly. We also have Cancer, we have Libra and Taurus. Okay, but with the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, like, holy abundance, it is coming in for you guys. This is like everything you could ever want, but it comes because you're in this abundant place. The universe is definitely working with you to deliver this energy, but again, with the Empress here, you have to believe that you're capable of achieving this Ten of Pentacles, right? She's confident, she knows her worth, she knows her value, she knows that she deserves these things. And I think when you can kind of get out of the mindset that's been holding you back from stepping into this new direction, you know, I think that when you can get out of the mindset, it feels like the mindset is the biggest piece here. And again, you have to give yourself time to work through that energy. It's not just going to happen overnight, but you do have to hold faith that you are capable and you have this potential to reach a certain situation here for yourself. Okay, so this looks really good, group one, because I think that I do see you actively moving through this energy. This isn't something that you're getting stuck in, but it's almost like you're waiting for the clarity of like, it's time to go, right? It's time to move. It's trying to push you forward, or it's time to push forward. I think for some of you as well, you might not have the clarity because it might not be the right time to move forward in something. So sometimes we don't have the clarity, we don't have the full vision of where we're going or what to do next, because it might not be the right time for it to unfold. So maybe it's been an idea for you for a long time, and the universe is saying like when the time is right, you'll have that clarity, or you'll just know that it's time to move forward in this. It's time for me to move on from this energy. And that time could be now. Like as you're watching this, it might be that you've been patient up until this point, and now you're getting that urge to say like, yes, it's time to move forward. It's time to go. Okay, so I'm going to read this Stellar Gateway activation card here for you. So let me actually just take that out. Okay, so I'm going to read that from the book. It's a relatively like short message here, but let me just find it for you. Okay. Just have to find the ST. All right, so we have Stellar Gateway activation. So infinite potential and manifestation vortex. Okay. So this card says you are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you, and through your focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all energies you connect with are carried up to your stellar gateway, and if they are aligned with the intentions of your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time, and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes into this life together with your pre-life intentions, you can have a life that is aligned with the highest heavens. So that really lines up with kind of all of what I was saying, where it's your mindset of how you're viewing things, what really truly makes you happy, having that clarity and that truth that you know that this is the direction you need to move into because it's meant for you. Again, there's something about you working with the cosmos, spirit, universe, God, whatever you resonate with, to create the life that you are looking for when it comes to prosperity and the abundance of your life, of what you're trying to create for yourself. Ten of Pentacles, Empress, is what you believe will bring you joy, happiness, fulfillment, right? It's very subjective to whoever you are and what you imagine for your life, right? And so I think that when you can accept that your truth and accept what you really want, that's when you get that clarity to move forward and say, this is what I deserve. This is what I want in my life. So that's what I see for you, group number one, for what is next on your path. It seems like you're going to be really transitioning into this place of abundance, bringing more abundance into your life. It's going to happen over time, obviously. I feel like you've probably been feeling really restrictive. So it's almost like that restriction might start to lift for you, where you're going to have this clarity and this motivation to really move forward in something. So that is what I have for you, group number one. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other readings. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, doorway number two. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this doorway. So this is going to be your reading for what is next on your path. We are going to take a look at some oracles that I pre-pulled, and then we're also going to pull some tarot, which I had mentioned in the beginning. But your energy here, it says the Three of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. Three of Cups in happiness. Three of Cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. Okay, so it sounds like some of you could be really connecting with people or connecting back together with some people, maybe friends, family, but it feels like it could be with regards to a celebration. Some of you may have like some sort of holiday or an event coming up that could bring a sense of celebration for you. Okay, so let's see what this could be about. We have, I'm probably going to butcher this, but we have Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trust the process, Dharma. So I'm going to read this oracle at the end of the reading here. But it does feel like maybe some of you have been retreating, recharging, trying to I'm getting kind of like hermit energy off of this, where you've maybe been in hermit mode, and possibly maybe you are going to be propelled into something. It feels like maybe nothing's really been going on, or you feel like things have been kind of slow or stagnant, and it's not where you want them to be. But it could be that way because it's like preparing you for something better, something exciting here with the celebration. Okay. We also have proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So again, there's a lot of like retreating energy, being isolated or alone. It feels like, again, you could be getting together. I'm noticing like the plate, the teapot, like you could be getting together with friends or family, or just meeting up with people, or just like getting back out into the world. Okay, really feeling like you're able to socialize again. We also have sadness, okay. And we have renewal. So some of you have been going through this sadness. I feel like this could be a past energy, or this could be, I feel like this is almost like what you've maybe been taking a break, like healing from. With regards to a situation, it feels like there's happiness coming in though with this Three of Cups. Like Three of Cups is a reunion card. It talks about friends, family, celebration. It can be like a wedding, okay? But there's something that's refreshing your energy, or you're feeling a sense of renewal when it comes to your life. I feel like you're almost like you're ready to get back out there. You feel like you've been able to heal. You've been able to get that inner power back, really kind of connect back to yourself, feel a sense of happiness. Like it feels like you're coming out of like a sadness type of energy, or just like a lower emotional energy. It doesn't even have to be like sadness specifically, but it feels like you maybe been down in the dumps. Maybe some of you just like haven't really been feeling motivated. You haven't been feeling excited. And I think that that's going to start to change, but it's going to happen slowly is what I'm getting with this proceeding softly. It's like things are going to start to build kind of like over time, and you're going to start to move through this energy. So for some of you, this change is coming with regards to people in your life, or connections, or relationships even. So yeah, it feels good. It feels like it's like the light is finally shining. I'm getting like this energy here with the renewal is like the opposite of this sadness energy, right? So it's like the sadness feels like this dark, cloudy energy, and this kind of gives me like the sun. I'm noticing like the rays. So it's like things are starting to brighten up for you. You're coming out of the cold, right? Because even she's growing plants here, but this is winter over here, and this is spring. So things are starting to come out of this kind of like more darker period. Some of you, it doesn't even have to be a darker period, but it could just be like a period of like winter is a time, it's endings, right? Things die in winter, and then they're reborn in the spring. And so some of you, springtime may be significant for you. We are going to be heading into spring in the Northern Hemisphere as I'm recording this. So there could be this energy of like you kind of shifting from this more closed, like hermity, dark, introspective type of energy. And as the days get longer, as the sun starts shining a little bit more, you start feeling a little bit better, and you're going to start to be kind of like moving into a better energy, a place of growth. It feels like you've done the growing, but now it's like you're ready to come out into the world. So for some of you, the seasons may be significant for you. You maybe just feel like your energy changes a lot with the seasons. So we're going to get some astro dice here, see where this could be affecting you in your life. Group number 2, what is next on their path? Oh, that one came right off. So we have house number 1, which is Aries energy. I also have, I believe, Pluto. Okay. And we have Virgo energy. Yeah, I feel like you're changing, again, Virgo energy with the Hermit, right? It feels like you on a personal level has been shifting, transforming, changing. It also feels like possibly for some of you, like, so if you've been changing, some of you, your routine, your day-to-day has been changing. Some of you have been really focusing on yourself, especially with that first house energy. That's a card or an energy of, it's the first energy, it's the first house, so it's Aries energy. So it's like asserting yourself, being confident in yourself, focusing on you, your self-confidence, how you feel. It's also a very active energy. It's fire, but it's also Mars energy. So it's very, like Aries is Mars energy. So it's very active, right? So some of you could be working on your physical fitness. Maybe you have like a routine that you've implemented or that you've been working on to kind of get you back into this energy. Some of you, a routine might help you, is possible as well. So it feels like you've kind of been transforming yourself, and therefore your daily routine has changed as well, because you're noticing that like those two things are obviously correlated together. So let's see what is next for you. What's coming in with the tarot here? So what's next for group 2 on their path? We have the Chariot. So moving forward, it feels like you're kind of gaining speed. Like, again, things are going to start slowly, but I think they're going to start to, like, they're going to continually pick up as you move along. Group 2. What is next on their path for group 2? I don't know if I had one flip, but yep, there it is. We have the High Priestess. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Moon. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, I feel like some of you have very much been, you've been putting a lot of work and energy into yourself. Some of you have really been working on your intuitive capabilities. With the 4 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, we have the World, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Like, some of you have really been focusing on building a home, a sense of stability, maybe completing projects, working on relationships, working on just completing or achieving something, okay? Because the World card can talk about achievement here. So I feel like you've been hard at work, definitely, focusing on, you know, your own stability and what you need to fill your own cup up. But it's like you're kind of coming into this energy where you're going to start to be able to move forward and really pick up speed. Both of these cards, the Chariot and the 8 of Wands, talk about this faster speed. It's picking up energy, picking up pace. Okay, so there could be communication that's driving you forward for some of you with the 8 of Wands, but I really feel like it's you intuitively feeling like it's time to go, it's time to move. I want to move forward. I want to take action. It's like you feel revived almost, like you feel a sense of improvement or change that you want to actually make for yourself. The Moon and the High Priestess together especially is indicating a sense of like intuition, right? The depths of something. It also talks about going within. I feel like you have really gone within, group number 2, to work through some challenging energies, you know, again, whatever this sadness was, this darker energy of like whatever kind of put you into a hermit mode or put you into this energy of like, I need to change something and focus on myself and focus on my self-care and focus on my intuition and like, where do I want to go? What matters to me deep down inside? Okay. And even the High Priestess is a single energy. It's like being on your own. And it does talk about going within and manifesting as well. So I feel like a lot of you have like really tapped into self. Some of you have really created a spiritual practice. Again, like there's something about your routine or a practice of some sort that you've implemented into your life that is helping you connect better to yourself and work through these darker energies. Like some of you have really done a lot of shadow work. That could even be what this sadness was. Like it could be something from like the past that you've needed to purge and work through, but it's like you're ready to move forward now. I think there's a hesitation here with the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. It feels like you could be a little tired. You could be a little bit wounded, again, working through wounding energy. With the 7 of Pentacles, again, it's like you invested a lot of time and energy. You haven't given up on something with this 9 of Wands. You haven't given up on yourself either, right? And I think there's this energy of you're being prepared for something, group 2. You're being prepared. Some of you are really needing to work on your confidence, or your confidence could have been a factor in this, where it's like you could have been struggling. I do sense a sense of stress and worry and fear, but Queen of Wands is a very magnetic, very attractive energy. Most people are very attracted to the Queen of Wands for her presence. She is magic. She has so much potential to create. And she does it from a place of passion, right? And I think that there's also a very mystical side of her. So some of you are very spiritual, or you could be in the esoteric or into the esoteric. Maybe you read tarot cards, that sort of thing. But it's like you're ready to put yourself out there. You're ready to put something out there. Some of you, this is something you've been working on. So like, for example, if you're watching this, this doesn't have to be your story, but for some of you, maybe it is. It's like, maybe you've been working on your spiritual practice, or you've been doing things spiritually, but you've been keeping it to yourself. And now you're going to put it out there to the world. Like maybe you read tarot cards and you've been practicing and working on this in your own life. And now you're finally going to make a YouTube channel, or create an Instagram or a TikTok, or do readings for people in your life, or maybe tell people about it. So there is a sense of fear, but I think you've also really been working through this energy. Okay, this feels like there's, again, your next kind of what's opening up for you, I feel like 1, intuitive capabilities. 2, I feel like you're going to be connecting with more people because you're going to be putting yourself out there. People may also really want to talk to you, to communicate with you. There could be a sense of travel as well for some of you with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. And I just feel like things are going to start to pick up for you. I think there's hesitation around you putting yourself out there, but you've gone through some sort of transformation. It's almost like you're coming out the other side of a brand new person. Like people are going to see this about you. You've renewed yourself. You've renewed your own energy. You're not the same person you were before. Can I get 3 more cards here for what is next for group 3? What is next on group 3's path? Okay, 1 more. Thank you. So we have the Lovers. We also have the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. So you do have to choose to take a step forward, take action, inspired action. There's something about inspiration, fresh, new, excited energy here with the the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and even the 8 of Wands. There's motivation, there's excitement and passion. But it does come with a choice. The Lovers talks about there being a choice. 2 of Pentacles, some of you are going to have to make some sort of like radical change here. Yeah, to move in a new direction. There's been a big transformation that this group has gone through. Okay, and it's setting you up to bring in new exciting energy. Again, renewal, a spark. So some of you may notice like you have a sense of like a spark of excitement, a spark of passion, a spark of an idea. It's like all of a sudden you get your mojo back is kind of what I'm feeling, because even the Tower, the Death card, and the Moon card are dark energy. It's dark cards where it talks about getting to the depths of something and really transmuting that heaviness so that you can birth this new energy. Some of you have something new that you're taking action towards. Could be a person. Maybe it's a project that you've already, with the 3 of Cups, it's a project that you've already thought about, but now you're making the choice to take action on something. So I see things picking up pace, picking up speed for you, but you do have to choose. The Lovers with the 2 of Pentacles, you do have to choose whether this is the path that you want to go down or not. And I feel like if you allow your inspiration to drive you, you will move forward in this. But you have had to go through a sense of deeper inner reflection and inner work. So let me grab this card here. We are going to read this energy, the Shambhala initiation. I just have to find it in the book. It's not a very long message, but let's see what it says. So it says, retreating to recharge, trust the process, Dharma. So when things quiet down in your life, know that this isn't failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize there is a master awakening within. So again, something's like getting ready to move forward. For some of you, with the High Priestess, the Moon card, and even that Chariot, Eight of Wands, like things have been very busy. And again, maybe some of you are you're going into the retreat. Others of you are coming out of it. Okay, so if you're going into it, just know that you're going into this place of retreat so that you can be rebirthed into this new energy. And when you go into this energy with the first house and the Virgo energy, look at your routines, look at your daily activity, things that you're doing. Does anything need to change? Are you happy with your routine, your daily routine? Do you need to focus on yourself more, right? So this is really calling you. Others of you have already kind of done this work, and it's really telling you you're coming out the other side of it, and you're going to be able to take action towards something because you've done the reflection, you've done the work on things, you've allowed yourself to slow down. Some of you have really been burnt out, or you were burnt out, and now it's like you've recharged, or you're going to be recharging so that you can step into new energy. So that is what I have for you, group number 2. Hopefully that resonated. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other piles or any of the other piles. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 3. Welcome. If you chose this doorway, this is going to be your reading for what is coming up next on your path. So let's kind of dive into it. We'll see what comes up. I did pre-pull some oracles, so we're going to go through those first, and then we are going to get into the tarot. So your card here says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. Some of you are moving, okay? If you're not physically moving, it feels like this is bringing a sense of change that it's like you're restarting, you're starting over. Could be something brand new that you're stepping into, but I do sense that there could be a sense of worry, stress around this new thing that you're stepping towards. It feels like, for some reason, it feels like you're very much like starting fresh on something, like starting from the ground up, starting from ground zero, you know, and then like having to fully rebuild. It almost feels like maybe some of you have had a tower moment, because I'm seeing the tower card, but it feels like with begin here, it feels like the tower's already fallen and now you are moving and rebuilding is kind of what it feels like. So let's see what your oracles are. We have Hathor light codes. So this says light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So this is a new deck that I got. So I am going to read the oracle card at the end of the reading. Okay, it has resonated for both groups that I've done so far, so definitely stick around for that. It's not too long. But this does feel like, again, it's like you've been like, it's like all of a sudden light's pouring through you because you're able to fully upgrade yourself. The tower had to fall, or this situation that you left behind had to happen so that you could step into this energy. You're stepping into your power, you're upgrading your life is what it feels like. So again, that's why I feel like it's saying don't fear this, because it's actually bringing you to a better place. Okay, so things are going to actually be very improved in your life. Yeah, we have launching your journey. There's something about stepping into something brand new here for you, group 3. It says, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Some of you definitely travel is somehow applicable to this. Okay, so again, whether that's traveling to a new job, traveling to a new career, traveling to live in a new place, traveling to a new relationship, like whatever it is, it's like you're having to move. There's movement here for you, group 3. Now we also have Death card. Yeah, again, like something has ended here, but this is about, not about the ending. This is about the moving into the new energy is what I feel. Yeah, and then we have creation. You're creating something new here, a new life almost is what it feels like. So this really feels like, I'm getting like kind of high priestessy vibes off of this card. She's got this little, like, I don't know what it is. It looks like a little crystal, but it also has smoke coming off of it. So it's almost like you're clearing, and therefore again, there's a clearing energy of something that has ended, that tower moment, but it's like you're on the other side of the tower now. You're on the other side, and actually the other side of the tower card, or the next card after the tower, that's what I'm trying to say, is the Star card. So there's healing here, but there's also hope and regeneration about what's next, and really kind of like fixing your life or creating new life in order to step into a brand new journey. There's a brand new path unfolding for you here. So I'm not sure. It does feel kind of dramatic in some essence, where it's like it was a major ending to something. It could have been an ending to a relationship. Again, it could have been you left a home, you moved state, you moved province, you moved whatever. It could be you've left a job. But it's almost like you've left, like you're going from the darkness to the light. You've left like a darker period of your life, or a situation that was not that great for you, and you're leveling up to move forward. So we're gonna grab some astro dice here to see where in your life this could be affecting you, group 3. So where is this new path? How is this affecting group 3? So we have Gemini energy here. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. Could just be the energy of Gemini as well, which is communication. It's the 3rd house. It's also the house of siblings. Okay. We have the 7th house though of partnerships. It's interesting. I'm kind of getting like lovers energy off of this. Okay. So 7th house of partnerships, contracts. Definitely there could be movement and travel. Okay. And then we have the sun. We have the sun energy. So it does feel like maybe you've had to choose as well. Like there could be something that you've had to make some sort of choice for yourself. A fresh new start is what I'm getting off of the sun energy here. It's like a brand new beginning, a brand new day, right? The sun rises every day. So there could be a brand new beginning here for you, definitely. And it could have to do with like what you're aligning yourself, or what you're pairing yourself up with, or partnering, coming into union with. Gemini is the twins, right? So it has the 2 people, or you and another thing, that are kind of like aligned. Okay, so there could be communication around this. Some of you could be signing a contract as well. Okay, so I am getting that like it has to do with a big change in your personal life, but it's affecting you specifically with the sun here. It's like it's very much affecting. It might not even affect other people. Like you might actually be leaving people behind. Maybe you're going out on your own. Okay. But let's see what the tarot has for you, group 3. What does group 3 need to know about what's next in their path? 6 of Wands. So success, victory, gaining attention, recognition even. What's next on group 3's path? What's next on group 3's path? We have the Hierophant. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is all about you. You. I do feel like you're gaining attention from other people. Like people are watching you do this. Like I also feel too, like some of you have people in your life that are actually cheering you on with the 6 of Wands. People are excited for you. People are happy for you. They see whatever you've gone through. I feel like you and the people around you are seeing it as being successful. Like it was a good thing. You've come out of like victory after a battle. Some of you have really been going through a tough time. it's like you're finally coming out the other side of it. Feels like you've probably, with the Hierophant here, learned a lot of spiritual lessons. Okay, some of you have really mastered something. Some of you could be going back to school, or you're teaching, but it feels like you're leveling up. You're especially spiritually, like it feels like you've evolved in some way. You've mastered something. You've committed and dedicated yourself to something that's allowing you to progress and move forward here. We do have the Four of Swords. So again, there's a sense of healing that you've gone through, but I feel like you're starting to create things now with the Queen of Wands. Like you're starting to come out of this Four of Swords. Some of you though could be, again, there's kind of like a lone wolf type energy here where it's like maybe you're isolated still with the Four of Swords, or you're thinking and doing all these things by yourself, because it does feel like you're in the beginning stages of creating something. So some of you are coming out of this Four of Swords, or you could be taking a lot of time to think and gain a sense of clarity about what's next, what action is next here with this Queen of Wands. I do sense there's a Leo energy here. We even have the Sun, right, which is Leo energy. So we have Jupiter in Leo, and then we also have the Queen of Wands. We have Taurus energy here, but it feels like there is, again, a sense of confidence about you, success and victory, but you're very, very much like focused on you with this Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like, what's going to bring me growth and expansion? What's going to bring me the good life? You're doing whatever decisions you're making, whatever steps you're taking, it's for you personally. So let's clarify these cards for you, group 3. Clarify these cards for group 3 for what's next on their path. We have the Six of Wands with the Six of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles with the Hierophant, the Four of Swords with the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords. We have Temperance here. So a lot of healing. It's taking time. I feel like you've invested a lot of time and committed yourself, really invested energy into this, like, this growth that you're doing. You are questioning. There's something you're debating on doing, or there's something you're thinking about with the Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You're kind of going back and forth in your head. I see you strategizing as well with the Seven of Swords. But again, it's like how you're going to win, how you are going to, it's like a personal thing. I keep picking up at this. It doesn't really involve other people. Some of you have very successfully overcome your past here with the Six of Wands, Six of Cups. You may also, again, have like supportive friends and family who are happy about the journey and the path that you're on. Like they feel like you've had success and they're happy about that. They are encouraging you. It feels like you are supported, even though this is something that you're doing on your own. You know, people are like, yes, like go to group number 3, you go for that. They're like motivating you and excited for you. And I feel like if you ever need any sort of help or assistance with the Six of Cups, there's people around you that are able to do that. I also feel like you've successfully left behind something with the Six of Cups. It's like you've left behind something from your past. Again, this could be what you're trying to heal from and move forward from. But with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, like Hierophant talks about commitment. I feel like you've been very invested into this growth, this change, invested in what you're trying to learn, okay? Maybe you have a mentor that's invested in you, or you could be a mentor to other people. Like there's something where you're leveling up, definitely. We were getting that with the light codes, but it's because you've put the work in. This isn't just happening for fun. You know, this is something that you have actively created a sense of change, put something to rest to allow more growth and expansion. You've invested into your beliefs, your spirituality. You've invested into, you're very committed to something. You've invested your energy and your time into this to make these changes. Some of you have really thought long and hard about something. And again, there is a sense of strategizing here with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Like, how do I get what I deserve? How do I get to the next phase? The Seven of Swords is kind of like a sneaky energy. It's also kind of like a lone wolf energy of like, what can I do to help get myself ahead or help me win the battle, right? This person's literally stealing the opponent's swords in order to benefit them. But it can also be a card of strategizing, right? Because she's trying to be smart about what she's taking from who. So this feels like you're strategizing of like, how am I going to get what I deserve and get myself into this very good space? It doesn't feel doesn't feel negative. It feels like it's something that you're doing because you are valuing and honoring yourself. Okay, so it does feel like you could be presented with a choice. You are, again, like I said, healing from something. 5 of Cups and Temperance. It feels like you're maybe healing from something from the past that has, I think you've kind of come out of that, though. It feels like I'm noticing the sun again. So it's like you're coming out the other side of it. There's a light being poured into your energy. I just want to see what this choice is here. What's this? 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles for group 3. Yeah, Knight of Wands. It is about the path that you're going to take. Again, another 2. So a decision about the path. And again, I was getting that with the Gemini energy and the 7th house energy of like having to choose what you're going to pair and partner yourself up with. And that could just be an idea. It doesn't have to be a person. This could just be an energy of like, I'm going to take action in this direction. And the 2 of Wands also talks more about planning. So there's an energy of you planning of like, what's next for yourself? What's next in this new journey? It's almost like, again, like I was getting in the very beginning, it's like a clean slate. Can I get one more here for the 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles? Yeah, 4 of Wands. What's going to bring a sense of achievement, happiness, celebration? We have the Empress here at the bottom. So what's going to bring a sense of abundance here for you in this new energy, this new space? We have 2 4s, we have 2 6s, 2 2s. There's something about partnerships or pairing, and even like 2 4 6. So increments of 2 for some of you is significant for some reason. I don't know if there's something that you're trying to pair yourself with, or you're signing a contract. Like some of you could be moving, right? Taking action, literally traveling. Like I was getting that before. There's something around travel, movement. Moving in a new direction could literally be what that is. It doesn't have to be like a physical move, but it could be like an energetic move. Okay, but I see you evolving here. Again, we do have the King of Wands, so there could be a person here or something that you're aligning yourself with. Again, that partnership energy for some of you is coming in. But it's something brand new. This isn't something from your past. It doesn't feel like. Okay. So I am going to read this light codes energy for you. Okay, so we're going to read this. I just need to find it in the book here and see what it says. Okay, so Hathor light codes. It says light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. In the message for you is, this is light immersion. You are experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathors is surrounding you now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential. The gifts that were once in darkness are now being brought to the light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden are now being seen. Life is being restored. If you have been experiencing sluggish or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within you, and you are remembering why you are here. Welcome home to your light. Again, it's like you've left behind this ending, this darker phase, this transformation energy here. And it feels like people around you are seeing your change too. They're seeing, I think you're attracting new opportunities to yourself, but there is something about healing and waking up to a new energy here, and really creating a sense of change, right? And just coming into a better energy for yourself. It feels like there's new potential. It almost feels like you could have options, like you haven't yet figured out the path forward. Like you might have an opportunity, again, to choose with the 2 of Pentacles, because it's almost like you are filled with unlimited potential. You have multiple directions you could take. I feel like none of them are really wrong. I just feel like you might have to choose specifically what direction, what do you want next in your life? What's the new path, the new adventure that you're looking for, group number 3. And I feel like that's kind of why you're thinking and strategizing of like, what do I want to do next? There might be something specific that you want, but I feel like regardless, it's just like, how do I move myself into a better energy? How do I move myself into a better light? I think you're doing that. So I wouldn't be too worried about where you're going or what you're doing. It's more of like, you are moving forward and you're stepping into this beautiful energy. You're creating things for your life, and whatever you want to create for yourself, you can do that. So that is what I have for you, group 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 4, welcome. If you chose this pile or this card or doorway, this is your reading for what is next on your path. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a message here just before we kind of get into what the back of the card says, but like a blank canvas, or like a fresh start, a new beginning, or even like purging or like a cleansing energy. It's all white, right? So I'm thinking like it's a cleansing energy. You're like free. The energy is clear, is what I'm picking up on. But let's see what the card says. So we have a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Okay, so there's something about like enjoying the moment as it is. And I think that's a little bit of like this energy too, is like being present and not being distracted by things around you, right? Because there's nothing in this place, nothing on the walls. It's like just being present in that moment. Okay, so let's see what the oracles have. I pre-pulled these and then we're gonna live pull the tarot. But let's see what's coming up for you, group 4. We have halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. Yeah, there is a sense of pure energy here too. So like spirit energy could definitely be working with you. We are going to read this card at the bottom, or at the end of the reading. So definitely stick around for that because they have been very fitting. So you could be learning new things. I feel like you, again, I'm getting with this picture, this image here, it's like enjoying the awe of the moment, like being present. Like this is a beautiful, beautiful space here where it's like if you were standing in it, you would be taking in like all of its glory, you know, like you would be just enjoying the view of it. So there's something around that. We have accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. We also have love. And then we have vanity. So this vanity card talks about, are you doing things that you don't really want to do? Are you doing things in vain? Like, you know, are you doing things because you feel like you should, but not really because you want to? I feel like there's something about enjoying the moment and also bringing a sense of love and enjoyment and fulfillment back into your energy, you know? Like I feel like there's something maybe you're not enjoying or you haven't been enjoying. And I don't know if that's taking your energy. There is a level of like acceptance or just like accepting something for what it is. And if it's not bringing you joy, then you might have to like move on. It feels like there's a lesson here for you to learn. So you could be moving into this space of having to learn a new lesson. It could be specifically a lesson around love. Okay. I think there's something about accepting yourself. There's like a sense, there's something about like a focus. I'm getting like the rose here and then the heart in the center. There's something about like focusing on something, but also like an accepting of something. So let's kind of see what this could be, how this could be affecting you. We're going to pull some astro dice here. So let's see where this could be affecting you in your life, group 4. Where is this affecting group 4 in their life? So we have 10th house. We have Uranus energy and we have Virgo energy. So this could have something to do with it's like attention to detail, definitely. But I also feel like things could be changing. Things that you felt were reliable, that you've always done. That could be a little bit of this vanity too. It's like you do things because you feel you should, but not really because you're enjoying them, not really because you're loving. Those could have something to do with your work. It's like there's something that needs to change here for you, group 4, in order for you to be able to enjoy the moment, enjoy a situation. It just feels like you could be, you're learning about, some of you, you're learning about what makes you joyful, like what brings happiness. But also I feel like you could be realizing that there's a situation that you've been accepting that is not bringing you the happiness that you deserve. Like, you don't have to keep, it's like you're loving something in vain, you know? It's like you're doing it because you feel you should, because you've always done something, but not because it's really what you want to do. So let's see what the tarot has for you, group 4. So what is next on group 4's path? It kind of feels like you could be coming to the realization of this. That could be what's coming up for you. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands here. We also have the 9 of Wands. We have the Hermit card. We have the Fool. We have the Page of Wands. So this feels like, yeah, you guys are tired, depleted. There is a sense of you needing to break free of something here with the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. It's like you've been sitting in something, you've been holding on to something that it's not bringing you joy. You're doing it because you feel like you have to at the 9 of Wands, or it's like you've already started it, so you have to complete it, or you have to stay in something because that's what you've chosen. There's a reason why you're staying in it. You're thinking about this a lot, or you could really go into this reflective period. You're thinking about yourself and your own life, and like, where is this the path or the journey that you really want to be on with the Fool here? I feel like with the Hanged Man, it's like your perception on something could be shifting here. I think you want to explore new things with this Page of Wands. There's a sense of curiosity that I think you might start to gain. Clarify the rest of the cards here for group 4. If I say group 3, it's because I usually only do 3 piles, but I'm going to try and keep saying group 4. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands. The Hermit with the 8 of Pentacles. Lots of Virgo energy here. Virgo and fire. And then with the Fool with the 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is a decision about your future. Again, the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So this is about shifting something in your life. Something's become a bit of a burden here. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. It's like you've outstayed a welcome in a certain situation or a certain place. And I think this could be, I don't know if you're feeling very depleted all of a sudden. This could be by a relationship, but it also is just something that you felt was stable. It's something that you maybe thought was going to always be in your life. It's something that you thought was just going to be there forever and was going to be happily ever after. But what you're actually feeling is that you're very depleted by this. And it's like you're kind of just doing this day in, day out because it's a routine, right? That's what I'm getting off of this all this Virgo energy. There's like a routine. It's like, I'm just going to put my nose to the grind and just keep working and doing all of, just keep focusing, staying on task because that's what I'm supposed to do. Rather than like, are you really enjoying the work that you're doing? Okay, you could be reflecting on that as well. Like, are you really enjoying the energy and or what you're putting your energy and your time into? Is it paying off for you? Is it growing? Right? The 8 of Pentacles talks about like putting in the work. Okay, but it's not, you haven't necessarily received the recognition, right? So there's something here where you guys are kind of wanting to break free of something in your life where it's like, there's almost like you've mundanely just kind of been going through something, but you're almost like at this place where you're like, I want to do new things. I want to explore new journeys. I want to have a sense of excitement in my life. So there might be this urge to really like make some dramatic change. I think the only thing with the Fool card would be like, don't do anything foolish or risky that you feel is like, think it through, plan ahead with the 2 of Wands. Like, you can take that leap of faith and you can do something very different than what you've ever done before and start this new chapter in this whole new life. But think about it first. Like, don't be like, think about the future and what this is going to bring towards you. The 2 of Wands can talk about planning for the future, right? Thinking about the future of like, okay, if I go in this direction, what's that going to give me? If I go in that direction, what's that going to give me? So it feels like for you, group 4, caught myself at least. This feels like for you, group 4, There's something that you're considering letting go of. Because I do feel like you're inspired to take action in a new direction. Maybe create something new. Something that brings you excitement, happiness, joy. Something that you love. Something that you're passionate about. It feels like you've lost with the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. You've lost the passion. And I think you are maybe at this place where you've just accepted things for what they are instead of like really allowing yourself to enjoy these things or enjoy your life in general. It feels like something's become very monotonous, very routine, not very exciting. I do want to see, and again, with the Hanged Man and the Page of Cups, it's like bringing in joy, right? What's this Page of Wands energy here for group 4? For what's next on their path? King of Wands could be a new person, new relationship. Yeah, this could be somebody you don't know. Something that's still kind of like hidden from you. Some of you could be in a relationship that you just like, again, like love is here, right? So it's like you could be in a relationship that you just don't really enjoy to be in anymore. I'm almost getting with the Virgo energy here. It's like it's become really boring. 8 of Pentacles and the Hermit. It's like we do the same thing every day. Or maybe you feel like some of you haven't been in love, or you're not in love, a relationship where it's like you've been busy working on yourself and you're wanting to now break free of that. Maybe one more for this Fool and the 2 of Wands for group 4 for what's next on their path. 2 of Swords, so again, a choice, a decision. I feel like you've got lots of options. Some of you might not know which decision to make. Also, too, you might be not sure of like how to move forward because you do have to let something go, like you have to break free of something. You're really thinking about this a lot, 2 of Pentacles. So don't be surprised, group number 4, if you kind of get in your head around whether you're going to break free from something or not. It feels like it comes into your realization. I think that's what's next, is that something comes into your realization that's like, do I really enjoy this? Do I really like this? Do I enjoy being alone? Do I enjoy being in this relationship? Or do I want to experience something new? Do I want to move in a new direction that brings me happiness and something that is not so rigid, but brings more abundance to my life at the same time? It's like you're wanting more for yourself. That's kind of what it feels like. So I think that's what this next phase of your life is, realizing that like I gotta change. I gotta move. I don't know if I really like where I'm at. For some reason, something triggers that. And maybe it's because you're tired and you're not really seeing, like some of you are bored or you're tired of like where you've been. It's not fulfilling you the way that you thought it was going to continue to fulfill you. At one point it probably did, but you're getting to a point where it's like, nah, I don't really know how I feel about this. I don't know if this is really where I see myself for the next 5, 10, 15, 30 years, right? So there's something about reevaluating where you want to go and what you want to do. And I think you've been staying in a situation longer than maybe you should have because you felt like you should. It was like it was the right thing to do. If this is a relationship, some of you could also, like, if it's a relationship that you're considering leaving, it's like you might have stayed because of children. Okay, I was getting that. But I think you're realizing like it's not helping me. There's a lot of introspection here with the 4 of Swords and the Hermit. Thinking, hashing out the details of things, really like weighing the pros and cons. Okay. Again, don't make a risky decision here with the Fool, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Make sure you think about things and are clear in the direction, the path that you actually want to go before you just like impulsively do something. So don't be impulsive. But I do feel like there's this change in your perspective on something in your life here, group 4. So let's read this card here for you, the Halls of Learning. So it says spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Again, there's something here that you're learning from something. And so it's almost like you're meant to learn this lesson right now. You're trying to bring more joy and excitement into your life, I think is what it's teaching you. Let me just flip the page here. Okay, so your message with this card, it says you are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing closer to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey, so much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window for opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicate that that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. So again, we had the Hanged Man energy, right? With that shift of perspective. And so some of you are starting, like, that's what's going to happen. This shift in perspective is like, you know, the Nine of Wands can talk about patterns, right? The things that we keep repetitively doing. This, it feels like it has something to do with relationships, like needing to change up how you do relationships, or changing relationships, or again, adding more excitement, or getting out of the challenging circumstances that have been like wounding for you, or they've just been exhausting for you. Like, you're looking for a fresh start. And I think you're learning the lesson, or you're becoming aware of the lesson that's going to allow you to break free. So this really feels like positive energy for you, group 4, where you've learned, you're either coming into awareness of like, oh, I need to change this, or this is like what I need to heal, or you've learned the lesson and you're successfully moving forward. However, it's like you're still trying to figure out where you want to go. I am getting that, where like you're not 100% on what the next phase or the next thing is, but you are curious and you are looking for something that's going to bring change, but also that you can enjoy and be happy about in your life. So looks good, group 4. I like this. So there is going to be growth, a new chapter, definitely, with the Fool here. I think it's just figuring out, where do I want to go? What do I want to be? Who do I want to be with? Right? What's going to bring me excitement, joy, and fulfillment in my life, rather than just being this like mundane process that I just go through every day because I feel like I'm supposed to, you know? So that is what I have for you, group 4. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.